Now, for those suffering from gluten or intolerance conditions, it could be a challenge, especially around this time of the year, to find appropriate treats for Halloween.
That is until now. With us this morning, we're thrilled to have our very own Ann Hatira, who's here to show us some great allergy-friendly options for your Halloween trick-or-treaters. Good morning, Ann.
Good morning, guys. You know, I run the gluten intolerance support group here in town, and you know, we're all about raising awareness about gluten issues. Myself being a celiac, it's a big deal in our home, and I have a 5-year-old. Halloween is coming.
Yeah.
You know, as parents, we all want to make good choices for our kids, but when your kid has an allergy, especially when it's a gluten, it can be really hard to make sure they're included in something like Halloween. So you might have seen teal pumpkins around. They're becoming really popular. That's actually a Teal Pumpkin Project. It's this movement that started a couple years ago to try to have more options available for kids when they go trick-or-treating and they have allergies. So if you see any of these around town sitting out on front porches, that's what it's all about. We put out our teal pumpkin every year, and what we do is we try to find things other than food for kids. So we might do like Halloween pencils, we might do little notepads, bubbles, things like that. Things that, you know, parents know they can take their kid there and it's not going to be just a bag full of candy. They can get something else.
And it's very appropriate also for the young ones. We were talking earlier, what do you give to a 1-year-old? You know, you really can't give them candy.
Exactly, and we started doing this in my house a couple years ago. My daughter helps me with these, and what we do is we get like these organic juice boxes, or you know, the little pouches. All the kids love these little applesauce pouches. And what we do is we get this the Band-Aid gauze, and you kind of wrap them and you make it look kind of like a mummy. So easy, really cute. Glue some eyeballs on there, and you know, we give these out every year to toddlers, and I've had moms say, you know, thank you for giving me something that I'm actually going to let my 1-year-old eat and not just a bag of candy. And of course, these are gluten-free, and most of them are organic. So there are some things that you can do out there, and we do these also, the little oranges, just draw a little pumpkin right on the front. How easy is that? And it's something other than candy that's actually healthy.
Absolutely. There's no choking hazards with it, or chocolate, or anything like that.
Usually, a lot of parents, including myself, I usually just get all the bag of candies after they do the trick-or-treating. And I said, no, nobody can eat anything until I go over and go through all the candy. Because you never know what they're actually giving and what they're actually going to be putting in their mouth. And that's very scary, even for someone whose kids maybe don't have an allergy. Just
and how much, I mean, how many people actually eat that entire bag of candy? I mean, most of it, I think, ends up in the trash anyway. So I wanted to let everyone know also that we have our monthly meeting coming up tomorrow of the Gluten Intolerance Group. We meet once a month. We're meeting tomorrow at Laredo Medical Center at 7:15, and we're going to talk about some of this stuff, some of the fun things you can do for the holidays. We have the holidays coming up. And we're also tomorrow going to talk about gluten-free skin care options and highlight a couple different topics. So we invite everyone to come out. Our group has actually grown. We have a lot of people in Laredo who do have issues with gluten and try to avoid it for certain reasons. So everyone's invited.
And if they don't know if they are gluten intolerant but might suspect something, where can they call for more information?
You know, they can go to our website, gluten.org, and there's a lot of resources there. You can kind of find how to get in touch with a doctor in your area, or what symptoms, what signs you should look for. So gluten.org.
All right, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much.